Hey, this is Brooks Wackerman from Avenged Sevenfold, and this is The Stage. This was the first track on the stage. It was announced that I was the new drummer. I think they wanted to make a statement. Here's the new guy, and this is the direction that the band is going in. So I remember trying to play like the foundational rhythm, and I just couldn't do it because I wasn't able to play hurdas at that tempo. So I actually had to call off the session that day. I remember going to my dad's house because that's where my studio was, and I just woodshedded for about 4 hours that day. Got the tempo up to where it should be, and then it just all came together. Hands down, it was the hardest part in the studio I've ever had to take on. There was a lot of frustration, I remember, because I had never been like in the hot seat. I've been in the hot seat, but never technically like that before, where it's like, okay, so you can play the hurdas, try it at 135, and then be an octopus on top of that.
The look he gave me on his face was like, you want me to continue that part over this new rhythm I'm doing on the toms, and it was just like, you know, a million things going on at once, and you know, he nailed it.
You f***ing guys. You know, just the fact that I was able to pull it off at that tempo, I was very happy.
Yeah.
So it's definitely one for the books.
Beautiful. What an ending.
I'm a poet, man.
The double bass in this track is pretty insane, but the thing is, you don't need to start playing like this at the beginning. Double kick is one of the most popular topics our students ask about here at Drumeo, so we built a full 30-day practice routine with 6/6 Samus called 30-Day Double Bass. And it's designed to take you from zero to playing your first double bass grooves and fills on the kit. It's all in the brand new Musora app, and you can start your first week free on us.
So how the intro starts is based around the Herta groove. The rhythm is on the kicks, so that goes on for about 8 bars, and then after that I start mimicking the Herta rhythm on the kicks with my toms. I'm starting from the 10 all the way down to the 16. I roll back up and then start adding cymbals, more bells, 30-second notes in between the Hertas, and then I start doing accents around the cymbals. That takes us into kind of the punky groove after that.
So I arrived, naked and cold. Oh, welcome to
The verse is pretty straightforward. It's just 2 and 4 on the snare and kick, sprinkled in with accents and just some loose tom themes.
So I arrived, naked and cold. Oh, welcome change from the abeyance of a ghost town catacomb. No need for
Pretty much on the verses, it's just very groove oriented. So on the pre-chorus, I start with triplets on the kicks, followed by a kind of a 3-note motif between the stack, crash, and the bell.
myself to navigate it. Oh, I'm down controls.
It kind of has a melodic theme to it, which takes us into the chorus. Yeah, so the chorus on the song is pretty open, which was essential considering, you know, how busy it got prior to that. So it's just kind of like a tom motif. So very open and not a lot going on. For the most part, I think we just needed some breath at that point. Okay, so the wake up part, it's just thrashing, you know, kind of what I call a Motown beat, snare hitting, you know, all fours. That whole section is pretty driving, which takes us to the ending. Okay, so the outro, I think it starts pretty simplistic. We're just playing quarters on the kicks. I didn't want to get too busy there.
Do you have like a favorite live performance of this song?
I do have a favorite time. Capitol Records released the stage, and we did a rooftop performance at Capitol. And I believe the Beatles was the only other band that had played up there. So it was very special. I just remember that time being up there. My family came out, some good friends came out, and I think the record was being released right after that performance too. So there was a lot of excitement in the air. And I think just as a band, we played really well.